Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Beth and I am the Bookworm Trait, and I am bringing you a special birthday themed weekend readathon. I had a lot of ideas to film like a really cute birthday reading vlog, but then I realised my birthday fell in the same month as Bookoplathon and also the Magical Readathon, so my TBR ended up getting a little bit out of hand and I wasn't able to really add any different books to do like a special themed reading vlog. So then I was like, that's fine, I've got lots of 5-star predictions on my TBR, so I'll just read a 5-star prediction. That also didn't work out because I decided to start reading some books and none of those are 5-star predictions. So it's just a reading vlog where I am also aging. I say it's just a reading vlog. I am actually going to York tomorrow, so there probably won't even be that much reading content in this vlog. I don't live anywhere near York. I live in the south of England and York is in the north of England, so I will be staying overnight, so that's like a whole day of reading lost, apart from the car journey where I will potentially get a lot of reading done. It entirely depends on what kind of mood I am in. But let's talk about reading plans anyway. So I'm currently listening to an audiobook called I'm currently listening to the audiobook of A Touch of Darkness. Again, if you've seen my TBR, you'll know that I was between using this and the 5th season for some of my prompts. I decided to go with A Touch of Darkness because a lot of the books on my TBR are actually physical books and I like to mix my medias a bit. So I like to read like ebooks, I like to read some physical books, and I like to listen to a lot of audiobooks as well. I could obviously listen to the 5th season as an audiobook, but I want to read that so I get like the full story. Sometimes I struggle to absorb adult fantasy as an audiobook. Depending on how the reading goes, I might try and fit that in later on, but we'll see. I'm not feeling overly ambitious. A Touch of Darkness is a Hades and Persephone retelling set in, I'm going to say modern times, but it's like a fantasy world. It's not our world, where gods are kind of like celebrities, and Hades runs this nightclub and he makes a pact with Persephone that she is going to help him make things grow in the underworld. Persephone is obviously the daughter of Demeter and she's had like a very shielded childhood. She's gone to university and she's working as an intern for a newspaper, and yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think it's a great story. There's just not really like that much to it. I think it's probably going to come out around 3 stars when I finally finish it, but it's okay. I don't hate it, it's just very average. I'm also reading the ebook for A Dance with the Fae Prince, and again, this is just very okay. This is a book about a girl who ends up in an arranged marriage with a guy who's obviously going to turn out to be a Fae Prince. Again, there's just not really a lot to the story. I really enjoyed A Deal with the Elf King, which is the first one in the Married to Magic series. Although I can accept it's not like a great book, I just really enjoyed it. I think it was just the perfect book for me at that time that I read it. Whereas this book is just not giving me that same vibe, and I think it's just because I'm actually in the mood for something that has a bit more substance, and this is kind of just lacking a little bit in the like fantasy world building and in the story itself. So we're moving on to physical books and what I'm going to read physically, and I'm between two. So I am between reading Quality Land, which is my like most anticipated book of the year and feels like it's probably quite a fitting read for my birthday weekend. This is an adult dystopian and this is actually a translated book, translated from German, and this is about a world run by an Amazon type corporation. Everything is managed by an algorithm. Every like facet of your life is managed by this algorithm, and this book is about the algorithm starting to go wrong. But I also really want to read this book, which is In at the Deep End, and this is literary fiction about a bisexual woman's sexual awakening, which is very me. This is very much my genre. I've read Milk Fed and The Pisces by Melissa Broder, and I absolutely loved both of those books, and I also really love Sally Rooney's books as well, and I feel like that's kind of what those books are about. So I have really high hopes for this one. So between these two, I've just flipped through them, and this one is like very dense, small text, whereas this one is a lot bigger. So I think I am gonna go with this, and I really hope that doesn't ruin my birthday, because I am so hyped to read this book. I'm gonna be so disappointed if I don't like it. But I've made my decision. I've made my bed, and now I will lie in it. So I've got quite a lot of things that I need to do tonight. I need to go to the shop. I need to pop around to my friend's house and drop off a key so she can feed my cat whilst I'm away. I have to leave really early in the morning, so I have to get everything ready before I go to bed tonight. So I won't have that much time to read this tonight. I will probably listen to some of my audiobook and read my ebook when I go to bed. But I need to wait for my husband to finish work, which is going to be in the next like 20 minutes to half an hour. So I'm going to read a little bit of this now. Hello. So it's Monday and I'm only just now getting around to updating the vlog. So this is kind of less a birthday vlog and more just a standard reading vlog. So York was really lovely. We got there about 12 and we went to somewhere called Shambles Market, which is just like an open air market. But what I didn't realise was they'd actually filmed Diagon Alley at this market. There's like a street behind the market where they filmed it. So that was a nice surprise. It was a really cute street. It looked so nice. And it actually got this ring from an antique shop there. So I feel like this is my like Horcrux now. We then went to the Jorvik Museum. It's like a Viking museum, and honestly it was not that good. There was like some parts of it that were really interesting and some parts that were really boring. So I don't know that I would recommend it necessarily. We did a bit more shopping and we bought some cakes as well, because everybody had recommended that we go to Betty's Tea Room. What no one had told us, and that we hadn't looked into it, so we probably should have known, but no one had told us that this was like the most popular tea room in all of York, and the queue was ridiculous. So I was not queuing up to go in there for afternoon tea, so we just bought some cakes from there, which was okay. I got this like heart with cream and strawberries in it. I don't know what it's made of. It was like some kind of pastry thing. I got this, which I'm about to eat now, which is a lemon curd torte. And then we got some fondant fancies, which I will have at some point this week. And then we headed to our hotel, which was just in this tiny little village on the outskirts of York. And it was so nice. The room was lovely. We had like this nice view from our room. I think I took a clip of it, but it doesn't look as nice in the clip as it actually was, because you can't really see like over the hedge in the clip. It was randomly like a specialist seafood place, which is my like I love seafood, it's my favorite, and the food was like top notch. It was amazing. I had the best chocolate fondant of my entire life there, like literally gave me chills. It was so good. Sorry, I just had to have a break to eat some of that cake because it looks so good and it tastes incredible. I actually ended up sleeping really badly on Saturday night. Nothing to do with the hotel. The hotel was lovely. The bed was really comfortable. So Sunday was a write-off. We just ended up coming back straight away. Like we were gonna maybe do something up near York on the Sunday, but we were both just really tired, and then I just spent most of Sunday in bed. I didn't read anything. I actually ended up watching some of the new series of Gossip Girl, and I know it's been getting kind of average reviews, but I loved it. I do think it's cheesy. It's definitely like not as good as the old Gossip Girl, but I really enjoyed it. I had a great time watching that. But obviously this means that I did not get any reading done at all over the weekend. In fact, since I opened this vlog, I've only read about 30 pages, which was of Quality Land, and I did really enjoy it, so that was really good, because I know I was a bit worried about that. So I don't really have any reading updates. It's a bit too early to give you any kind of thoughts on Quality Land at this moment in time. What I do have, however, is a little unboxing. These are some books that I bought myself for my birthday, because you always need to buy yourself some presents. Oh my goodness. Okay, one of these books is huge. Oh, okay, yeah, I know which is the huge one. So I bought Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I forgot that this is a huge book, known for being really huge. I read Piranesi last year, and it is one of my favourite books of all time. I reread it this year. I'm already at the point where I kind of want to reread it again, but I think like twice in a year is maybe a bit much, but it's such like a quick read for me, and I just love Susanna Clarke's writing in that. I know that this is very, very different to Piranesi, but I really wanted to try her other book. I definitely would never have picked this up if I didn't like Piranesi so much, because it is huge. It's over 1,000 pages long. So whenever I do read this, it's gonna have to be in small chunks over a long period of time, unless I just get really gripped, in which case, who knows? Like, I can read a Sarah J Maas book in a couple of days because I just get so hooked. So hopefully it'll be like that with this, but very excited to own this book. On the flip side, I bought a really tiny book. This is Follow Me to Ground, and this one is less than 200 pages. I think I saw this book first on Books with Lala's channel. I get a lot of book recommendations from her because we have quite similar tastes in regards to like weird fantasy. So I think this is about a father and a daughter who aren't entirely human and who heal people by burying them in the ground. I don't know, but I'm really excited and I think I'm gonna really like this book. I know I didn't say what this book is about. It's because I don't know. I'm just going in on expectation for this one, and I'm quite happy to go into this one blind, so I'm not even gonna read the blurb to give you a synopsis, because it is a very well-known book and you can pause it and read the blurb if you want. And then the last book, there should be another one in here, but it's not, so I'll have to figure out where that is. But the last one is We Ride on Sticks, We Ride Upon Stick. This was another recommendation from Lala. Unfortunately, it is a little bit damaged. For some reason I thought this was mixed media, but I don't think it is. I don't remember what this is about. I just remember I really wanted it when she described it, but I will give you an explanation of this one. Just taking a cake break. So good. So I think this is about a hockey team who use magic to get to state finals, but I don't know. The description is quite abstract, but I think this is quite a weird abstract book. At least I hope it is, because I'm going to be really disappointed if it's not, and if it's just like a hockey book, because I don't like hockey. I don't like sports books. I did also buy Catherine House, which is on my TBR, but it hasn't come. So that is a problem because I need to read that book. Speaking of my TBR, I was going to say what my poll pick winner was in this vlog, and it was Catherine House, which is why I need to read that. So I am actually at work today, but we are having some quite serious system issues, so I can't actually do any work. So what I'm gonna do now is do like a deep clean of my house because it's looking a bit messy. So I'm gonna do some cleaning, and whilst I do that, I'm going to listen to my audiobook, A Touch of Darkness. I can never remember what that's called for some reason. A Touch of Darkness, and see what's going on when I finish that, and then I will come back and update the vlog at some point. Hopefully I won't wait like another 2 days, but we'll see. So it's Tuesday and I wasn't actually going to film any update today because I don't really have anything to say, but I got another parcel. Now I am waiting for 2 books today. This is one. I think this is my pre-order of my most anticipated book of the year. I'm so excited for this book. I forgot that it was arriving today. Oh, it's upside down. I've just put my makeup on, so I'm really hoping I'm not going to leave any foundation on here. But this is the new Sally Rooney book, Beautiful World, Where Are You? I absolutely love Sally Rooney. She's one of my favourite authors. I've read Conversations with Friends, I've read Normal People. I gave both 5 stars. She also has a short story called Mr. Salary, and when I say short, it is like tiny, which I also loved, even though I don't like short stories. So I'm really excited for this. So the cover of this is really beautiful. I love the blue. I just love blue books. And it's like paper, which is a bit different. The naked cover is this really pretty yellow colour. Really lovely. And it has quite cool end pages as well. Teacher's Pet. Is this book about school? Beautiful. I don't actually know what this book is about. I'm sure I did when I bought it, but time has passed since then. I really like the way that Sally Rooney looks at relationships. I really like how almost like suffocating her books are. I'm hoping the mental health rep in this, I'm assuming there's going to be some because there have been in her other book, but I'm hoping that it won't be too triggering for me. Conversations with Friends was a lot. Had like a mini breakdown after reading that, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm actually in quite a good like mental health space at the minute anyway, so I'm sure I'll be absolutely fine with this. But What a lovely birthday present to myself from past Beth to present Beth. I do also actually have plans for tonight, which I will just tell you about whilst I have you here. So I am going to meet one of my friends and we're going to go out for desserts. This is something that we have recently started doing, and it might not be good for my waistline, but it is good for my soul. So that is what I'm doing tonight. So I will make sure you get to see whatever dessert it is that I have. Hi and welcome to another update that I wasn't planning on making. I still don't have any reading updates for you. I have been reading. I've been listening to my audiobook, A Touch of Darkness, and I just have nothing to say about it. It's just very, very average. So no reading updates. But I went out for dessert yesterday with my friend. I will insert a picture of what I had. It was a croffle, a dark chocolate and pistachio croffle, which is like a croissant waffle, and it was ridiculously delicious. When I got home, I had another parcel. Now, I do know what this is. I actually thought I had cancelled my pre-order for this, but evidently not, because it arrived. And that is Empire of the Vampire. This map that looks a lot like the map from like the Grishaverse. Does that look like the Grishaverse map? I don't know. I can't remember what the books are called. Okay, it does have like cool illustrations in it, which I love a book with illustrations. I might send this back. I know that there's going to be a copy in Illumicrate and I don't really want 2 editions of this book, so I might send this back and just have the Illumicrate version, or I might wait until I get the Illumicrate version and decide if I want this one or the Illumicrate one, because sometimes their special editions can be a bit disappointing. I'm specifically thinking of The Starless Sea. That was sad. That was a really sad book. And also, what's the Naomi Novik one? Well, I can't remember what it is. The school one, Naomi Novik's school one. I hated that special edition, so I am just gonna wait and see, I think, what that one looks like, and then decide whether I want to keep this whopper or not. So the next time I speak to you, I promise I will have some sort of reading update. So until then, see you later.
Yeah. Got a kitty cat sleeping on my left side. I don't even need to see you tonight. Had me for a minute, expectations high, but a fuck nigga can't keep up his disguise. Why you tryna talk? Can't you see I'm tired? I don't need to hear you fucking testify. Always stay up late, argue through the night. Always think I'm wrong, always think you're right. But you can't tell me shit, that's just what it is. I pay my own bills, and I'm fucking lit. I am not impressed, you make too much mess. Yeah. On to the next, guess it's for the best. Yeah, guess it's for the best. On to the next, guess it's for the best. Yeah, guess it's for the best. On to the next.
Hello, so it is Wednesday and I am finally getting around to closing up this vlog. The reason it's taken me so long is because I kept thinking I would put on a little bit of makeup to close the vlog, but here we are. I haven't brushed my hair for 3 days. I've just accepted it's not going to happen. So this somewhat extended vlog has been a bit of a fail when it comes to reading. You would have seen that I did spend some time reorganising my bookshelf. They're still not looking quite perfect, so there's still a few tweaks I need to make, but once that's done I will share that in a future video. But as it goes for reading, I'm just not really feeling it. I do have updates. I have read quite a lot more of Dance with a Fae Prince. I'm about halfway through it and it's taking me forever to read this book. The reason being, it's shit. I really enjoyed Deal with an Elf King, but I don't know if I just enjoyed that because I was in the mood for something really like easy to read, because I am not enjoying Dance with a Fae Prince. And every day when I go to pick it up, I think, shall I DNF this? And then I think, no, I'll just try and read a little bit. And then I read a bit and think, this is shit, I should DNF it, and then go through the same process. It's just not a good book. The story story is really stupid and also like very predictable. The main character, she is all over the place. Her characterization is all over the place. One minute she's really weak and like traumatized, the next minute she's really like strong and independent, and it just like, I get people aren't just one dimension, but she's so all over the place that she just doesn't feel like she has any character other than what fits that exact moment. The Fae Prince is an asshole. I feel like at least Covert has really tried to make him this like deep brooding hero, but he's not. At first he's really nice to her, he treats her really well, but soon he just shows this other side to him that is really horrible, and like he literally causes her physical pain. Like at one point he makes her walk until she passes out, and she's like, oh, I trust him, I know he would never hurt me, when he has literally hurt her, and he gets like so angry with her, and I just find it all very horrible to read. I've read so much fantasy romance that I think I am just sick of the same heroine that we have like in every single book, who is this like human girl or very naive girl who doesn't have any powers and then gets these powers. She's always just so weak, and that is just so unappealing to me. I want to read about strong women. Like, they can be naive, they can have no powers, they can be in love with this like male who's so much stronger than them, but they don't have to be like weak ass bitches who just are doormats. I don't want to read about that anymore. And I think that's also the reason why I'm just not really enjoying A Touch of Darkness that much either. I am actually nearly finished A Touch of Darkness and I am enjoying it more. I think I enjoy the world that it's set in, but again, the story just is so uninteresting to me. There's no difference between the like two female characters, although the Persephone in A Touch of Darkness is slightly better. There is a bit of difference between the male characters, but not like a huge amount. So as for reading, it's just been a fail. I just haven't picked up Quality Land, so I have nothing more to say on that. I think I'm going to try and do a weekend reading vlog this week. I'm at home, I don't have any plans, so I should hopefully be able to get lots of reading done. I want to try and get 5 books finished this week. I've nearly finished A Touch of Darkness and Dance with the Fae Prince, and then I'll try and get Quality Land finished, and then 2 others. I'll pick 2 of the shorter ones. So hopefully there'll be a lot of reading done over this weekend, and hopefully I'll be in a better mood about my reading too. So if you have made it this far into the vlog, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it's not had the best reading content. I will try and do better in the future. But if you've liked this video, then please give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments or you've read these books and you want to let me know your thoughts, then please let me know that in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of me in the future. And hopefully you'll come back and see me in another video soon. Bye!